ICE has deported a 5-year-old U.S. citizen to the country of Honduras. Now, she was deported with her mother, who allegedly was in the country illegally as an undocumented immigrant. And rather than rip the family apart, ICE did the humane thing, which was to take a 5-year-old U.S. citizen and say, get the hell out of our country. And the entire set of circumstances surrounding the arrest of this mother and the detention of her and her daughter in a hotel in San Antonio is exceptionally suspicious. This happened in Austin, Texas. Now, of course, the Austin Police Department has a standing order to report anyone they come across if they have, undocumented status. We have a policy with the Austin PD to report you to ICE. So what happened was they received a phone call at 4:35 a.m. on January 5th, Monday. And that phone call at 4:35 a.m. allegedly said there's a disturbance at this address, right? Maybe some noise, we don't know what it is. There's a disturbance at this address. So Austin PD shows up there, and in their report, they said, yeah, there's no disturbance. None of the neighbors, none of the people in the house said there was any kind of disturbance. So we got there on a call. There was a disturbance, but there wasn't one. So red flag number one. But what they did find out, because obviously they had to go into the place and they're like, oh, hey, we got to run your info because there was a call. Oh no, your info comes back and says you've got a warrant from ICE. Not quite a warrant, by the way, but basically you were flagged by ICE. So we have to now report you. We're here under suspicious circumstances. We determined that ICE is looking for you. So, oh man, it's our policy. We got to call ICE. And they did. And ICE came, took the woman, took her daughter, Genesis Esther Gutierrez Castellanos. It's the daughter's name, 5 years old, U.S. citizen. Mother's been here for over 5 years. And then they locked them in a hotel room in San Antonio to await deportation. Not to await an immigration hearing. Not to go back through her paperwork. Nope, we're just going to straight up get you out of here right now. But until we get the flight situated, we're locking you in this hotel room. You are not allowed to contact your family, which they didn't. You are not allowed to contact any activist groups who may help you out. And you sure as hell cannot contact the media. So red flag number one was we were called for a disturbance. There is no disturbance. Red flag number two is don't contact the media or any organizations, such as legal organizations that may be able to help you. This stinks to high heaven. In fact, the family didn't even know where the mother and daughter ended up until eventually, a couple weeks after they were taken from the home, they called them from Honduras to say, we're in Honduras now and we can't come back. So this 5-year-old little girl just had her life completely destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. And any MAGA folks watching this are like, well, the mother shouldn't have been here illegally. That's a civil infraction, not a criminal one. Was that woman a criminal? Or was it maybe criminal that somebody filed a fake police report in order to get her deported? The question is, who would file the fake report? Maybe ICE did. That sounds like something they would do. I mean, one of the more tame things we've seen them do, sure. But something doesn't smell right here. So if this woman was apprehended under false pretenses due to a fake police report, I'd say that sure as hell warrants an investigation. But unfortunately, at this point, the damage is done. This is a story that you will hear, and then you will never hear it again. You'll forget about it. Because that's what happens. We move on to the next horror story. But for this mother and this daughter, this 5-year-old that has lived in the United States her entire life, she's a legal citizen. It's something they will probably think about and remember every single day for the rest of their lives. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.